The communist dictator openly admits that China is creating the Silk Road to bring China to be able to govern the globe. Chris Badger Thomas. Right-wing Tribune. Chinese Communist leader Xi Jinping met United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres in Beijing this weekend and reportedly urged the leader to further promote global governance to solve the world's problems, Breitbart reports. Xi has explicitly expressed a desire to see China become the keeper of the international order, defining and enforcing international law. Whether it is domestic governance or global governance, we must have people's sense of fulfillment as the objective and continue to provide confidence and expectations of stability for the people. We need to keep pushing for and improving global governance to deal with this challenge. Chinese Communist leader Xi Jinping. Chinese President Xi Jinping on Sunday expressed the need to improve global governance during his meeting with visiting UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres. Xi said that there are a lot of problems in the world, which come down to the issue of international governance systems and capabilities, China's state-run Global Times newspaper reports. Xi reportedly insisted that China's international policies, particularly the One Belt, One Road, OBOR, project, a major international infrastructure plan designed to cement Chinese influence in foreign governments, were necessary for people's happiness and national rejuvenation, and to seek common ground for the world. China's One Belt One Road, OBOR, project consisting of the Silk Road economic belt, a land route to Europe, and the 21st century Maritime Silk Road, a sea route cutting from the Philippines to the Mediterranean, is a sprawling bureaucratic monstrosity the Chinese Communist Party, CPC, asserts will create a better connected, wealthier global economy. The Belt and Road Initiative, as it is sometimes also called, requires China to invest heavily in infrastructure and development across 3 continents to facilitate trade for China. Breitbart. One Belt One Road is mercantilism on a global scale. One Belt One Road is China's plan to dominate world trade by building and controlling a network of roads, pipelines, railways, ports, and power plants to deliver raw materials to China and finished goods to the rest of the world. It's a superhighway for Chinese economic dominance. Turning everyone Chinese. Here's a propaganda video produced by the Chinese government to promote understanding of OBOR. Notice that at the start of the video, the cute kids are all Chinese. As it progresses, the kids morph into South Asians, Middle Easterners, and finally into blonde Europeans. If you really want to understand what China is up to with OBOR, this video is the clearest indication. Much of the Maritime Silk Road is illegal. Xinhua, a Chinese state news outlet, describes the Maritime Silk Road as heading from China's coast to Europe through the South China Sea and the Indian Ocean in one route, and from China's coast through the South China Sea to the South Pacific in the other. What Xinhua leaves out of this statement is that China claims almost the entire South China Sea for itself, a claim the Permanent Court of Arbitration at The Hague deems illegal. OBOR is China's manifest destiny. OBOR is designed to reconstruct an alleged ancient Chinese empire through infrastructure, trade, and culture. Chinese officials are quick to use the word ancient to describe both their claims in the South China Sea and the precedent for OBOR. Foreign Minister Wang Yi said last year that the islands in the South China Sea have been China's territory since ancient times, and China has the right to safeguard its territorial sovereignty. Xi Jinping himself has said that the entire South China Sea was left to us by our ancestors. Chris Badger Thomas is a veteran who served our country as an Army combat medic. Together we will make America great again. Bruce Johnson. Right-wing Tribune. Be sure to follow us on Nation in Distress and America's Freedom Fighters on Facebook.